The single most important thing you can do if you are someone who has struggled with foot pain for an extended period of time, I'm talking 3, 6, 9 months, over a year. Some people, it's been years upon years. The single most important thing you can do is to upgrade your footwear. I say this as someone who has gotten themselves out of plantar fasciitis, terrible heel pain for an extended period of time. I had a small bunion developing. I was experiencing Achilles tendonitis towards the end of those problems. As someone who has figured those all out through lots of research and trial and error, the answer is literally footwear. And I'm going to take a step back and tell you very briefly why that is. The cause of basically all of those issues, maybe minus Achilles tendonitis, but it still plays a role, is that your footwear, here's a good example, is so narrow that your toes have to basically pinch together just to get into these shoes, to even fit in there. And the problem with that is when the toes pinch together, the blood flow in your foot is highly restricted because the blood flow comes from up here and it goes down a very narrow region through these arteries that go around that ankle bone and feed into the bottom of the foot. It is a very narrow space. It is very easy to have it get restricted when your toe is in a tapered position. So when it gets in that pinched position there, it is very easy to cut the blood supply off so that it's very limited. And then you start feeling that distinct heel pain. Going back to the shoes, if you're watching this video, we've pretty much all grown up wearing conventional footwear, which has a very narrow toe box, just like this. And the issue is, again, that blood flow is not getting in. So rather than, investing in shoes that basically just have more cushion, so there's more divide between you and the ground, investing in yet another pair of orthotics that the doctor recommended, which didn't work the first time. It's really not going to work this time either, no matter how thick it is, no matter how much arch support there is. Doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter which shoe brand it is either. You need to consider the fact that your footwear is just simply not wide enough for you. You can be walking on as much cushioning as you want. I mean, if you're someone who wears Hokas or has seen the latest versions, those are outrageously padded shoes, and people still will have foot pain while wearing them. They don't solve anything. Not to mention, when you take them off, you're right back where you started. You still have the pain. So again, I encourage you to explore, being that the root cause of general foot pain, of general plantar fasciitis and heel pain, is in your toe box. I encourage you to look into shoe brands that offer a wide toe box, a toe box that does not force your toes to get pinched together just to fit inside. This is one of the Zero Shoes models. I will have those linked below because I do recommend them. This is the pair that helped me get out of pain. And I'll have other resources linked there as well, because I have a free plantar fasciitis guide that very simply goes over 7 steps that should be able to get you out of pain for free. So I'm going to have that link below. If you find that anything in this video has helped you, I want you to share it with someone else who is struggling with foot pain, because unfortunately, this is information that is not widely shared. What I'm saying here is actually quite the contrary to what most, especially health professionals, will say. They will tell you to get in more padded footwear, add layers between you and the ground, keep adding more, throw orthotics in. Very little is done in terms of being proactive, in terms of developing strong, healthy, functional feet so that we don't have to problem solve when we get heel pain, or when we can't run anymore, or when we can't work all day on our feet anymore. These things are all things we should be able to do. There's nothing unnatural about doing that amount of work on our feet. We're built to do it. So again, check out those resources below. They've helped a lot of people. They are a culmination of what has helped myself. And again, anything you learned or benefited from in this video, I want you to let me know in the comments below, and I want you to share this video. Other than that, see you in the next one.